Chapter 53. When you spend your life selling cars, you learn how to handle them. Foot hard against the floor, 60, 65, 70, 75. A sharp corner, one, then the other. We've both taken it too wide. I see the terrified look of the oncoming driver, the jerk of his hands as he swerves from our path into the next bend, tapping the brakes but using the gears, changing down, 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 spinning the wheel, and then throwing the accelerator till it feels as though the back end of the car is going faster than the front. The gap narrows. My pulse races so fast I can hear it above the roar of the engine, and I lean forward as though the movement will make a difference. Cat and mouse, who will win? Driving fast means thinking fast, reacting fast, not skills that an alcoholic has, even a high functioning one. And it's just another reason among many that I'm glad I quit drinking. It was easy in the end. No AA meetings, no therapy, no intervention from well meaning friends, just you. The look in your eyes when you fell to the floor that night. It meant nothing at the time. It was just another fight, another punch, another kick. It was only afterwards that I remembered your face, saw the disappointment, the pain, the fear, that I finally understood what the drink had made me do to you. No, what I've done to you. I'm sorry. It's not enough and it's too late, but I'm sorry. I've slowed down. I need to focus. I gripped the steering wheel, forced my foot back down. How did it come to this? I want to rewind, undo my mistakes. I've messed up, spent our entire marriage thinking about me, and now look at us. What am I doing? I can't stop. I'm in too deep. Anna. She's there in the back seat, ducking down, trying to stay hidden. I catch a glimpse as she peers up to look at the back window, trying to see without being seen, failing. I never want to hurt her. It's too late. Chapter 54. Anna. I twist in my seat, behind us in a brand new Mitsubishi Shogun. A steady 100 yards away, but gaining. The windows are tinted. I can't see the driver. Is it him? Is it Dad? I've never seen my mother like this, shaking with barely controlled fear. You should have got out. I try to make you get out. She looks again in the mirror, then yanks the wheel to the right to avoid a discarded piece of bumper lying on the road. My stomach lurches. Concentrate on driving. Keep down. He might not have seen you. I don't want him knowing you're with me. I respond automatically to my mother's instructions, the way I always have. I unclip my seatbelt, pulling my legs to one side and leaning over Ella's car seat. Mum pulls a sharp left, and I brace myself against the car door, sliding across the top of Ella's seat. She lets out a cry of alarm, and I try to soothe her, but my heart feels like it might seize up, and my shh shh is more hysterical than her own wails. The back of my knees are sweat with sweat, my palms hot and clammy. It's still following. Gradually, my mother's air of control is disappearing, cracking to reveal the same blind panic I feel surging inside me and getting closer. Ella's cries intensify, each scream building in volume and pitch as she tunes into her grandmother's hysteria. I have one hand planted on the side of the door, the other on the back of the driver's seat. Within the semicircle of arms is Ella, screaming inches from my ear. The sound finds my left eardrum and departs with a ringing that offers no let up as she draws breath for another cry. I pull my phone from my pocket, swipe to unlock it. There is no option left but to call the police. Drive faster! Another lurch to the left, swiftly followed by a right turn, then loosens up my grip around Ella's car seat and sends me into a painful heap on the floor on the opposite side of the car. My phone shoots under the passenger seat and out of arm's reach. Mum floors the accelerator and I crawl back up to wrap my arms around Ella's seat. I move my head up, not wanting to see him, my father, but unable to stop myself from looking. Mum screams at me, Stay down. Ella stops crying, jolted into silence, then draws breath and screams again. In the rearview mirror, I see tears stream down Mum's face, and like a child who only cries when she sees her mother's mask slip, I lose it too. This is it, we're going to die. I wonder if Dad will ram the car or push us off the road. If he wants to kill us or keep us alive, I brace myself for impact. Anna, Mum's voice is urgent. In my bag, when I knew I'd been found, I was so scared Another sharp turn, squealing brakes. I never planned to use it. It was insurance in case she stumbles, in case he caught up with me. Still half lying across the back seat, my feet braced against the passenger seat and the door. I opened the bag by my feet, root around in the clothes. I saw her packing just an hour or so ago. It feels like a lifetime. I snatched back my hand. My mother has a gun. She turns the wheel like she's at the dodgems, My head slams against the car door. Ella screams. I swallow, tasting vomit in the back of my throat. A gun? I'm not touching it. I got it from the main man I rented a flat from. The effort of keeping the car on the road forces her words out as though each follows a full stop. It's loaded. Take it. Protect yourself. Protect Ella. There's a school of brakes if she takes a bend too fast. The car spins, skids left, then right, before she takes back control. I close my eyes, hear the gear stick, the pedals, the engine. I sharp left. The top of my head jammed against the door. The hand of Ella's car seat pressed into my chest. The car slides to a juddering stop, and there's silence. I hear my mother's breathing tense and ragged. I move my face until my lips are touching my daughter's and swear silently to her, I will die before I let her come to harm. I will die. Would I use the gun? Slowly reach for it. I feel the weight of the grip in my hand, but I don't lift it. Protect yourself. Protect Ella. Would I kill my own father to save my daughter? To save myself? I would. I screw my eyes shut, listening for a car door, for the sound of Dad's voice. We wait. We've lost him. I hear my mother's words, but they don't register. My body is still rigid, my nerve endings still jangling. That last bend, she's out of breath. We turned off before he rounded the corner. He didn't see us. She burst into noisy tears. He didn't see us turn off. Slowly, I sit up and look around. We are on a farm track, half a mile away from where a parting between hedges shows where the road is. There's no other cars. I unclip the fastening on Ella's seat and pull her to me, kissing the top of her head and holding her so tightly she wriggles to be let free. I lift my t-shirt and unclip my bra, and she feeds thirstily. We relax into each other, and I realize my body was been craving this as much as hers has. A gun? It doesn't sound real. A fucking gun? I picked up the bag and placed it on the front seat next to her. It was less than 3 feet from Ella's head. I don't let myself think that might have happened. I don't let myself think what might have happened if it had gone off. If I picked up the bag the wrong way, stepped on it. Mum says nothing. Her hands are still gripping the steering wheel. If she's having some sort of breakdown, I need to get her into the passenger seat. I wonder if we should abandon the plan and drive to a police station. Whatever we do, we need to go soon. We're sitting ducks here in open countryside. Dad realizes we've turned off. He'll double back. I told you it was insurance. I don't even know how the bloody thing works. I pull gently enough off my breast and feel under the seat for my phone. There's a text from Mark. No sign of the ex yet. I have texted everyone to cancel the party. Police are on the way. They need Angela's date of birth and address. Call me. I avoid answering. Black Shogun followed us, but we managed to lose him. We'll call when we get to the flat. Love you. A deep breath heads off the tears. Let's go. We should use the back roads till we hit the motorway. I strap Ella back in and put on my own seatbelt. We drive more carefully now, although with less urgency. On winding B roads, within spitting distance of the A23, the twists and turns and the frequency with which I turn around to check on the cars behind us makes us nauseous, and the journey seems to go on forever. We don't talk. I tried twice, but Mum is in no fit state to make plans. I just need her to get us to Mark's flat in one piece. I feel better once we're on the M23. The motorway is busy. We are one of thousands of cars on their way to London. The chances of my father finding us here are tiny, and if he did, what would he do with so many witnesses, so many cameras? I catch my mother's eye and give her a small smile. She doesn't return it, and I feel my anxiety well up in response. I scan the surrounding cars for the Shogun. We join the M25. I look into the cars either side of us. Most are packed with families heading home after Christmas or to friends for New Year's. The seats pile high with presents and spare duvets. A couple in a beat-up Astra are singing enthusiastically, and I picture the CD of classic hits in the car stereo. My phone rings, an unfamiliar number on the screen. Miss Johnson? Murray Mackenzie. I curse myself for answering. Contemplate hanging up and blaming a bad line. I've got something to tell you, something unexpected. Is someone with you? I glance at Mother. Yes, I'm in the car. My friend's driving. It's okay. In the rearview mirror, my mother looks quizzical, and I shake my head to tell her there's nothing to worry about. She moves into the fast lane, seeking speed again now. We're close to safety. Murray Mackenzie seems to be struggling to find the right words. He starts several sentences, none of them making sense. What on earth has happened? I say eventually. My mother's eyes watching me in the mirror, flipping between me and the road, anxious on my behalf. I'm sorry to break this to you over the phone, Murray says, but I want to let you know as soon as possible. Officers are at your house now. I'm afraid they found a body. I put my hand to her mouth to stifle a cry. Mark, we should never have gone. We should have never left him to face my father. Murray Mackenzie is still going. He talks about fingerprints, and deterioration and DNA and tentative ID, and I interrupt, unable to press what I think I heard. Sorry, what did you say? We can't be certain, but early indications that the body's your father. I'm so sorry. The relief I feel that we're safe is instantly tempered by the knowledge that the only person at Oakview when we left was Mark. I'll wait here and call the police. What if Dad showed up before the police arrived? Mark's strong. He can take care of himself. Did he attack my father? Defend himself? How did he die? I try to work out how long since the Shogun was behind us. Why would Dad go back to Oakview when he knew we wouldn't be there? Even if he doubled back straight away, how could he have gone there so quickly? In the rearview mirror, my mother's frowning, hearing half a conversation even more confused than I am. We'll have to wait for the post-mortem to be certain, but I'm afraid there's little doubt he was murdered. I'm so sorry. I feel hot, the nausea returning. As Mark killed my dad. Self-defense. It would have been self-defense. He can't go to prison with that, can he? There's something pulling at the corners of my mind, like a child tugging at my hand, telling me to look. I wonder if my mother is following this. If, in spite of herself, she feels a tug of sorrow at the death of a man she presumably once loved. But in the rearview mirror, her eyes are cold. Whatever was once between my parents died a long time ago. Murray is talking and I'm thinking, and my mother is staring at me in the rearview mirror, and there's something about the look in her eyes. In the septic tank for at least 12 months, probably longer, Murray is saying. In the septic tank? This has nothing to do with Mark. I pictured the narrow well-like hole in the garden of Oakview, the bay tree in the heavy pot. I remember Mum's insistence that we move the pot away, thinking of her obsession over Robert Drake's extension, the extension that required digging up the disused tank. She knew he was there. My chest is too tight. Every breath is smaller than the last. My eyes are locked on my mother's, and although her phone is in my ear, I can't hear what Murray is saying. I can't speak because I realise there's only one reason she would know Dad was in the septic tank, because she put him there. Part 3. Chapter 55. Anna. My mother's eyes flick between me and the motorway. I remain frozen, the phone clamped to my ear. Murray Mackenzie is still talking, but I'm not taking anything in. Mum moves into the fast lane again, and we overtake the same couple in the beat-up Astra, still happy, still singing. Miss Johnson? Anna? I'm too scared to answer. I'm wondering if there's any chance my mother might not have heard what Murray had to say. Might not have guessed from my expression what I've heard, but the look in my mother's eyes tell me it's all over. Give me the phone, her voice shakes. I do nothing. Tell him. The voice inside screams. Tell him you're on the M25 in a Volkswagen Polo that have cameras, motorways, patrol, response officers. I'll get to you. But my mother speeds up, cuts back into lane sharply and without warning, the car behind pressing violently on the horn. The volume of traffic that earlier felt comforting now feels terrifying. Every car is a potential collision target. Ella's car seat, once so robust, now appears flimsy and insecure. I tighten the seatbelt around it. Pull on my own. Murray's no longer talking. Either the line's dropped out or he's ended the call. I assumed I've hung up on him again. Who was that in the Mitsubishi? Nothing. Who was that chasing us? I screamed it, and she takes a breath that ignores my question. Give me the phone, Anna. She's as terrified as I am. Her knuckles are white with fear, not anger. Her voice shakes with panic, not rage. The knowledge should make me feel safe, stronger, but it doesn't, because she's in the driving seat. I give her the phone.